If you want to hide apps on Google Pixel 9a, there is a certain way to do so. More precisely, it is the private space. So first we're gonna go to the settings. Over here, go to security and privacy, and then we can choose private space in order to set it up. It is not really the same as usually on other devices. Like what I mean by that is usually if you have a feature that allows you to hide apps, it doesn't look that way. This is like an alternative, which can be also considered as locking apps, etc. So once you set it up, or actually once you proceed, as you can see over here, we have the Google sign-in page, and that is because the private space is like a separate environment that contains own list of apps. So let me quickly sign into my Google account over here. And after that, we can choose to create a separate password for private space. So you can use either the same as you use for screen lock, including the fingerprint, or you can create a completely new password. So you can also protect your hidden apps with the password. In my case, I'm gonna choose the same password as I use for the screen lock, because I don't really need to create a separate password. There we go. Now, once we are all set, we can press done. In order to find the private space in the app drawer, we need to scroll all the way down, and here it is. And if you tap on this lock, then we can unlock our private space. And there we go. Here, of course, at first we have nothing except for these apps, and we can install whatever we have or whatever we want to hide. So for example, if you want to hide WhatsApp, we need to actually install WhatsApp over here. So let me quickly install. And after that, if you go back, as you can see, we have WhatsApp in the private space. We also have, in my case, I have WhatsApp over here because I also installed it on my phone in general. So the idea is that in order to hide the app, we can uninstall it from our phone and install it in the private space. And the access is of course locked. So this is one of the ways to do so. Besides that, we can also hide this private space. So we can tap on this gear icon next to the lock in order to, for example, hide the private space over here. Let's press got it. Now, in order to hide it, of course, we need to lock it first. And there we go. Now, as you can see, the private space is gone. So in order to now find those apps that I have in private space, in order to find the private space, I need to search over here. I need to enter the private space text. I can unlock it. And there we go. I am redirected to the private space. So this is the idea behind hiding apps in private space. So unfortunately, as a drawback, you will have to uninstall the app that you don't want to see over here, and you will have to sign into your app or whatever. You will have to set it up again in the private space, including signing in to your account, downloading some data. I don't know, right? It depends on the app itself, but I think you get the idea. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next videos. Bye.